All right, good evening and welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. It is a doubleheader here tonight versus Turtle Lake. Grantsburg and Turtle Lake, the first time they have matched up here this year. We're almost to the second half of the conference games, conference season. And I think it's next Tuesday is the last game of the first half, if that makes any sense. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you for joining us. Nick Rombach on the video camera as usual. Very much appreciate him. Would love to chat with you throughout the night. We'll play the initials game at halftime of both games tonight, and excited to have each and every one of you with us, whether you're cheering for Grantsburg or Turtle Lake or just want to watch a good girls game here this evening. Both teams come in with similar records. Both are 4-9 overall. Turtle Lake is 2-5 in the West Lakeland. They're in 7th place. Grantsburg in 5th place with a 3-4 record. So expecting a pretty close game here tonight. A competitive game for sure. So we're going to take just a quick second. They're going to do, I'm not sure if they're going to do the national anthem before this one or the boys game or whatnot. They'll definitely do the starting lineups, but let's see what Pete has to say. Here we go.
West Lakeland basketball between Turtle Lake and Grantsburg. If you are interested, there is a 50-50 raffle sponsored by the Grantsburg High School dance team. Tickets are sold out by the main ticket table. And now for your pre-game introductions, beginning with the Turtle Lake Lakers. Number 3, Olivia Hines. Number 4, Ryan McNally. Number 5, Lexi Tarman. Number 12, Haley Strinky. And number 23, Grace Hubbard. Now the starting five for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 1, Josie Erickson. Number 3, Kaylee Moore. Number 13, Ruby Ringo. Number 22, Jada Jersey Hicks. And number 25, Carly Burton.
All right, so there's your starting lineups for the two squads. For Turtle Lake, it's Hines, Nykanen, and Tarman, along with Strenke and Hubbard. For Grantsburg, it's Josie Erickson, Kaylee Moore, Ruby Rango, Jersey Hicks, and Carly Burton. Kaylee Moore back into the starting lineup after suffering a kind of a longer-term concussion there. She was out for a couple of weeks, but thankfully she's back, and hopefully she has a good experience here tonight. Ruby Rango will be jumping against Grace Hubbard. And away we go. Rango wins it, and Kaylee goes and grabs it on the far sideline, crosses the timeline. She's wearing some new spectacles, it looks like. And away we go. Here's Erickson. Hicks now. Grantsburg coming off a 55-29 loss. There's a three-pointer right away. I shouldn't even have started talking. Was that Kaylee? Kaylee in and hitting that three. She's been waiting for a long time. Kaylee Moore with the three-pointer. Anyway, Grantsburg lost to Webster 53-29 on Tuesday. This is a turnover. Grantsburg will have the ball. Turtle Lake coming off a nice win over Unity 48-44. And the Lakers show pressure, and they're going to go full court here. Up ahead to Hicks. Hicks lobs it ahead to Burton. Burton, a little stop that she is blocked. I think it was a Strenke who got a hand on it. And Turtle Lake turns over the block. So they get the ball back to the free throw line. Strenke underneath Hubbard. Hubbard bounces it out. Nykanen. Shot, no good. Rebound, Turtle Lake. Nykanen. Here's Tarman. Entered into Strenke. Strenke's shot, I think Ruby got a piece of that one. So a couple of blocks. And Score remains 3-0 Grantsburg. Here's Erickson. Grantsburg only scoring 37 points on average. Long pass, Hicks shot up and no good. Rebound up for grabs. Carly has it, kind of just pushes one up there. Another rebound up for grabs, and it's out of bounds off of Grantsburg. Grantsburg will find themselves with a height advantage generally in games. I know Strenke is pretty tall. It looks like Grace Hubbard is pretty tall too, but Burton and Ringo both 6-footers. Here's Strenke on the from the free throw line. Jump shot no good, and there Burton was able to wrestle the ball away. Here is more for Grantsburg. Oh, good job by Nikinen. Sorry, I'm still dealing with this doggone persistent cough. So found out last time that just pushing the mic out of the way isn't exactly keeping you all from having to hear my stinking cough here. So I might have to go radio silent from time to time if I have a spell. Well, enough about me. Here's another shot up by Grantsburg. Having a hard time finding anything. Kaylee Moore hit the 3 on the first trip down, but neither team has been able to put the ball in since. There's a jumper from the baseline, no good. Carly was able to reach behind her and grab it with her fingertips, and she'll get the rebound, and Moore will race up the court. Kind of met at half court there. It's a good play. They just trapped her even in the half court there, and then Kaylee comes back. It's either going to be a foul on Moore or Erickson. It will be on Josie Erickson. Yeah, it looked like Kaylee had all ball, but Josie got into her a little bit. So in the act of shooting, and 2 free throws coming up here for Grace Hubbard. Free throw number 1 is good. Grace averages just under 7 points per game. Always appreciate it when coaches put their stats in. It helps kind of see what the story of the game might be. There's a good rebound, but the putback is errant, and the Pirates have the ball. 3-1, the score here. Lobbed underneath, good attack, and Ruby off the glass and way off there, but Carly's able to get the ball. Now Jersey after it's stripped from Carly. Turtle Lake very active, and there's a zigzag type of a thing. One zigged, the other zagged, and Turtle Lake will have the ball. Tarman will bring it up. Olsvik getting set to check in for Turtle Lake at the next whistle. Tarman scans, now gets it over to Hines. 3-pointer from Tarman is good. And a timeout called by Grantsburg after the 3-pointer by Lexi Tarman. So Grantsburg is going to talk things over. We're taking a quick break ourselves, saying thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
All right, welcome back. Love interacting with people. Tanya Jensen says, go get 'em pie. And I'm looking at the roster, and it's not readily apparent to me anyway who Pie is. But regardless, go get 'em. I'm trying to think second level here. Is it number 3? I don't know. Tanya, shed some light on who Pie is. All right, out of the timeout, 4-3. Both teams have a 3-pointer. Kaylee Moore for Grantsburg, Lexi Tarman for Turtle Lake. And a free throw is the difference, the Grace Hubbard one. Here's Burton. Skipped over to Moore. And Three-pointer on the way for Moore. No. Rebound, and it caroms. And it is not quite saved there by Josie Erickson. Jersey Hicks made a good attempt to swat it back in, just couldn't quite get the angle right there. And here come the Lakers. Olsvig new into the game. Skip pass, and Moore is able to touch it but not corral it as Lexi goes onto the logo to get it, and now she gets it back. Back over to Olsvig. Down into the corner, Hubbard. And double teamed in the corner, but quickly gets it out of trouble. And now to the other corner, back up to Tarman. Bounced into the corner, and that one is touched. A turnover, and here comes Moore. Moore loses the handle. Good job by Lexi Tarman getting back and cutting off the basket. Ball is out of bounds, and it'll be Pirates ball. Carly Burton will check out of the game, and Haley Lundgren comes in for the Pirates. Moore from the corner. Her three is off the mark. So now 1 for 3 for Kaylee. Olsvig brings it down the court. Grantsburg setting up, looks like certainly a zone. Trying to figure out what kind. Looks like a 3-2 zone to me. Underneath, Stranke backing her way in. Oh, and a jump ball will be called by the official underneath, and the ball will stay with Turtle Lake. No good on that shot. Haley with the rebound. Here comes Moore. Kaylee gets to the circle and now slows it down. She's pretty quick, gets to the logo and dumps it off to Hicks. Back to Hicks. She's just going to bat it over to Erickson. Erickson for three! In and out! And the ball caroms to Stranke for the rebound. Up ahead, Olsvig in the paint, and I think Haley Lundgren might have gotten a piece of that one. Good defensive battle here so far early in this one. Again, Grantsburg scores about 37 a game. Turtle Lake about 42, and Ruby can't get it to go. Haley Lundgren had it, but then lost it. Olsvig did a good job staying with it. Long pass, and it's intercepted by Tarman. Heading out to her wing spot. Now they get it underneath to the low block, and that will be a foul. I think it's on Ruby Rengo, and it is. Or is it? No, they call it on Haley Lundgren that time. I thought I saw Rengo's arm bar Hubbard as she went up to shoot. In and out. And Turtle Lake player ready to check in for Hubbard if she makes this free throw. No good, and the ball is out of bounds off of Turtle Lake, so Nikinen comes back in, and Hubbard does check out. Just under 12 minutes left to go here in the first half. Low-scoring affair. Josie with the jumper, banking good. Josie Erickson gets on the board and gives Grantsburg the lead back 5-4. Olsvig through Lexi's hands. Moore goes and gives her some trouble, but not really able to get out of there, no problem. Here's Olsvig. Nice entry into Stranke, but a little too hard off the glass, and Jersey Hicks able to grab the rebound. The Turtle Lake defense, very active. They extend. There's another three, no good, but Josie Erickson there on the other side of the rim. Moore skips over to Erickson. And a long pass gets to Moore. Moore tries to drive by. She tried to drop it off, it looked like, but Stranke right there to take the ball away. Quickly up ahead, here's Tarman. Tarman passes, and I think it was intended for Olsvig, but Stranke got it. Olsvig eventually, and the three-pointer doesn't go for the Lakers. Grantsburg another rebound. Here comes Erickson. Erickson thought she had something. Now she's in some trouble. Gets it over to Rengo. Now it's all the way down to Hicks. Hicks looking, skip pass over to Erickson into the free throw line. Underneath and through the hands of Haley Lundgren. That was a good idea there, just didn't quite execute. Carly Burton back in, Haley Lundgren will come out, and let's see, Olivia Hines checks out, so does Strenke. Back into the game goes Hubbard and number 20, I think, is, Caitlin Past new into the game. Olsvig in some trouble. The ball is batted around, and in the corner again, Hubbard, and it's taken away as she had it above her head, and Carly Burton able to pull that one free, and the Pirates have the ball. Moore to Erickson. Burton at the elbow, out to Rombach. I didn't see Casey check into the game. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And this one will go with Grantsburg. Good job by Rombach on the defensive, just kind of harassing on the way down and able to get that ball. I think she touched it, and it was off of the foot of Olsvig. So Pirates get the possession, and Casey will inbound. Rango. Burton, quick kick out. Oh, just a little off the mark, but Grantsburg's had some opportunities there. That one just over the head of and the outstretched arms of Rango. Otherwise, she was wide open. So maybe the Pirates finding something. That one through the hands of Pabst, out of bounds. And the Pirates will have it. Both teams a little shaky here. Pirates with the next opportunity. 5-4 is the score. Here's Rombach, back up to Moore, bounces it over to Erickson. Always looking to get it underneath Rango. Rango, too hard, but Carly's there at the other side, and she's able to put that one in. Carly Burton with 2. Grantsburg with the 3-point lead here. And that one gets to Tarman. She dribbles out of trouble. Olsvig, step back up to Tarman. Tarman open for a moment. That's all she needs, but that one misses. And the ball is put back in, but goes right to Burton. Josie thought about 3. Great pass inside, and Ruby Rango gets her first bucket of the game, but that was a very nice, I thought Erickson was going to shoot it. It drew an extra defender and left Ruby alone underneath. There's Rombach with another deflection, and it goes Grantsburg's way. Grantsburg on a bit of a run here. They've scored the last 5 points. Rombach, good pass in. Rango with another bucket. 2 in a row for Ruby Rango, and another nice assist from a teammate. That time it was Casey Rombach. Olsvig. Grantsburg up by 7 now. An 8-point run for Grantsburg. Nycannon. Olsvig to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper from Tarman, no good. And a rebound goes to Grantsburg. Erickson. Up to Moore. Moore sets her feet. The three-pointer is good. And Kaylee Moore hits her second 3. And the Pirates have opened up a nice 10-point lead here. Their defense is getting the job done, and offensively they've come alive. And a timeout called by Coach Strenke, Coach Tarman for Turtle Lake. So we'll take a quick break ourselves. Thank you for watching.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
And welcome back. 14-4, Grantsburg has gotten out to a 10 7-point lead here with 7:18 remaining in the first half. First game of a doubleheader. The boys take center stage next. That game starts about 15-ish minutes after the completion of the girls' game, which usually gets done around 7 o'clock. So we'll start a new stream for that one, of course. Olsvig came in off the bench, but she's got a lot of minutes here in this first half. Good sixth man for Turtle Lake. Here's Tarman, Strenke, and that ball is deflected, so good idea to just let that one go, not try to save it by, that was Hines down there. And she'll inbound it. Tarman open for three. Ooh, just missed. And the rebound battled for it, comes out to Tarman. Nice dish, and that's a massive foul there by Carly Burton. No arguing that call, but it did prevent the bucket, and it sends Grace Hubbard back to the line for the third time, I think. Free throw number 1 is no good. Lexi Tarman is the Lakers' leading scorer. She scores just under 11 points per game. Hubbard, that's her second. She scores just under 7 points a game. Oh, little confusion there. Somebody Josie turned her back right after a Turtle Lake Laker fell. Oh, nice move inside by Hubbard, but it's blocked by Rango. Good defense by Ruby Rango here. Ruby to Carly, both the tall gals outside. Here's Josie Erickson. That one's off the mark. Saved by Rango. Oh, sure, her foot was on the line as she jumped out to try to save that one. Here's Olsvig. Cross-court pass. Good jump there. And then I think it was just trying to enter it underneath to Haley Strenke and over and out of bounds. Now Turtle Lake will put some pressure on. Ball inbounded to Rombach. Rombach dribbles, and it was knocked out of bounds by Turtle Lake. And Moore will come back in, and in for Casey Rombach. Just trying to get, Kaylee's probably the best ball handler on the team. So with the press back in play, they want her in there. And look at, she's just able to kind of get across the timeline, even with the good defense, but then a long pass easily intercepted. Olsvig off the glass and good. Olsvig averages just over 5 points per game, but their defense leading to offense. Intercepted by Tarman. Now the ball caroms out towards center court. Tarman grabs it at the logo. Olsvig now underneath Hubbard. Hubbard spins. That's a tough one, but the ball bounces out to her again. The left-handed layup, no good. Rebound grabbed by Kaylee Moore. Moore. Ooh. Carly Burton. And that one's tipped out of her hands and out of bounds, but a good quick tap there by Hines, Olivia Hines. And now Burton will come out and Haley Lundgren will come in for the Pirates. Here's Moore for three. Got it. Kaylee Moore with another three-pointer. That's 9 for her in her first game back after a couple-week layoff with that concussion and saving it, but Josie Erickson swipes in and grabs it, and now a timeout called by Trevor Thompson as Josie did a good job securing it in the corner, but Turtle Lake did a good job of getting there and trapping her in there. And so a timeout called by Trevor Thompson with 4:43 left to go. Grantsburg back to that 10-point lead. It was 14-4, now 17-7. interesting. Turtle Lake has a 4-9 record, 2-5 in the conference, but they score about 42 and give up about 45. So only a 3-point average. You know, that, like if you were to say it's an average loss, 3 points. So lots of the way it looked, and I didn't analyze it too much, but there were big margin wins, a couple big margin losses, and then a few close games, but it all averages out to just a -3. Grantsburg, on the other hand, loses by a margin of 14. They're a -14. They score 37, give up 51 generally. So, but they have been playing the last 2 weeks without Kaylee Moore, and this one's pop free. Haley Lundgren is there, puts it up and good. Haley Lundgren with her first bucket of the night. Down to the corner, Hines, Olsvig. Long pass underneath, good job. Tarman, who has switched to the right from the left. Olsvig with a little bit of a drive, can't get the floater to go, and Grantsburg grabs the rebound, Jersey Hicks. Here's Rango. Rango descended on, great swipe there by Tarman. Tarman versus Moore, and a charge, no, not a charge, and one. Here, let's take another look. Let's take another look at this one. Lexi Tarman, and that's the right call, and a great shot by Tarman. Lexi has 5 points with the free throw pending here, 19-9. And the free throw is up and no good. It bounces, Tarman gets it back, the layup no good. Another rebound up for grabs, and that one will be Grantsburg's ball. Here's Moore, Tarman with her, and they're gonna, Tarman did a good job kind of cutting it off. Kaylee couldn't get the ball to a teammate. She'd stepped out of bounds. Tarman inbounds. Here's Hines back to Tarman. Olsvig now, and just under 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Three-pointer on the way, no good, but there's the rebound and the putback. Grace Hubbard. She has 4 now. And Moore gets by Tarman this time. Yeah, but her pass is over the head and hand of Ruby Rango. Rombach will check back in, and Haley Lundgren will check out. Turtle Lake back with it. Olsvig. Oh, good job getting by the defender, but can't get the ball to go. Gets the own rebound. Hubbard gets another rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds, and they will keep it with Turtle Lake. So Hubbard working hard underneath. Can't quite find the shot, but a couple of rebounds there. And good effort all around. And Turtle Lake keeps the ball. Grantsburg up by 8. Stranke has the ball knocked free by Rango, and then a foul on Tarman impeding Kaylee Moore. So that'll just be the second foul on Turtle Lake. Or maybe that's the first. I think it is the first foul on Turtle Lake. So obviously the first on Tarman. Grantsburg just with 4 fouls. I think they've all been on Hubbard and shooting. Oh no, Lexi got that and one too. Through the hands and over and back, as Josie was the first to touch it as it got across the timeline. And Turtle Lake kind of wanted that to not be called because it was a fast break otherwise. Regardless, Lakers get it at half court. Here's Olsvig. Tarman. Hubbard for 2 off the back. Good tip right to Tarman. Tarman off the back of the iron. Another tip. Strenke this time. She kicks it out. Up to Tarman. Olsvig. Hubbard. That ball is touched, but it gets to Tarman. Tarman floater. No good. Another great effort. But I think there's going to be a foul on Strenke. Nope, it's not on Strenke. It's on Hines. And Carly Burton comes back in. And Kaylee Moore will check out. 1:48 remaining. Hicks to inbound. She gets it to Erickson. Erickson being chased down, but good job switching hands, protecting the ball. Wow, look at the effort. And there's a entry into Burton by Hubbard, and I think Rombach might have gotten a piece of that one, or at least distracted, so no good on the layup. Minute 24 left to go. Erickson in a bit of trouble, now finds Hicks. And Hicks with Hines on her. Hicks kicks it over, Rombach. Up top, Erickson. They haven't gotten it into Ruby in a while, now they do. Ruby's shot is up and good. Rengo now with 6. 21-11, Grantsburg kind of has been at that 10-point lead since about 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Olsvig, back to Tarman. Clean catch, Hubbard. And it's knocked free, but it goes right to Strenke, who gets it up over the front of that rim. And Erickson. Erickson. Rango. Rombach. Back to Rango. Out to Hicks. 17 seconds left to go. Grantsburg now going to play for the last shot, maybe. And lobbed in. Nice play, and Carly will go to the line for 2. I meant to say that was Strenke's first bucket of the night on her basket on the previous possession. Now Carly Burton to shoot 2 free throws here. Just under 10 seconds to go. Free throw number 1 is good for Carly. She has 3 points now. And the second one gets in there for the Pirates. 4 for her, and it's back to that 10-point Pirate lead. 7 seconds left. And nearly tossed out on. Good job by Hines, and that one's knocked free by Rombach. 2.5 seconds left to go. Turtle Lake has the ball. Possession arrow is pointing Grantsburg's way, so they, unless there's a tie up here, will get the second half first possession. Olsvig, Hines, 1 second, long shot. Oh, that was close. That was really close to going. It was like the Gophers last night. If you didn't see that, Gophers beat Michigan by a last-second three-pointer by the most unlikely guy in overtime. That was pretty cool. That one almost went for Olsvig, but as it is, Grantsburg heads to the locker room with a 10-point lead, 23-13. And we're going to take a quick break and thank our sponsors here, and we'll be back with the initials game right after this.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
Hey, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what are you doing up here, Alex?
Getting money?
As usual. Yeah, you can have a candy. It's Friday. Live it up. Live large. Huh? Yeah. I'm such a sucker. All right. Well, we're going to play the initials game. We'll see how it goes. The initials tonight are FF. Let me put that in the chat here. Initials are FF. See if that pops up there. There it is. Yep. Initials are FF. What'd you say, Nick? Nick has one in mind. We'll see if he gets it right. All right. So here we go. Clue number 1 of FF dates back to the 1960s. Dates back to the 1960s. Clue number 2, sometimes connected to punishments. Sometimes connected to punishments. Clue number 3, sometimes occurs daily. Sometimes occurs daily. Clue number 4, often connected to auctions. Often connected to auctions. Clue number 5, can be connected to friends, family, co-workers, and more. Can be connected to friends, family, co-workers, and more. All right, clue number 6. This is the last clue. Prize money and trophies are sometimes awarded to this virtual fall competition. Prize money and trophies are sometimes awarded to this virtual fall competition. FF. FF. All right. I've got a 10-second timer in my brain going down. All right, nobody's answered, so the answer I'm waiting is fantasy football. If it comes in 10 seconds or less, we'll give you credit for it. Ooh, Super K tried. Fall Festival is incorrect. Good effort. Good effort. Fantasy football. All right. Now that you're warmed up here, we've got about 5 minutes left to go. Initials are FF. Clue number 1. First mentioned during World War II. First mentioned during World War II. Clue number 2, connected to mysterious aerial phenomena. Connected to mysterious aerial phenomena. Incorrect. Nick answered. Did you say firefly? Yeah, that's incorrect. Hold on, I gotta take this. Okay, go ahead, Nick. What? Oh, I hate when he does that. He'll say something. He knows I can't hear him because I've got this headset on that's like soundproof from the outside. I'll know he says something. I'll move the one earmuff and ask him what he said, and he'll say nothing, like a big poop head. Kayla Glover says freedom fighters. No, not freedom fighters. Let me go over it again since I diverged. First mentioned during World War II, connected to mysterious aerial phenomena. And clue number 3, debuted in 1994. How could that be? Debuted in 1994. Clue number 4, at one point included only one person. At one point included only one person. Clue number 5. Wait, did I see something? Oh, I did. Derek. Derek says Foo Fighters. Derek is correct. Oh, thanks, buddy. He brought me a Snickers. Was I not? You're not keeping the money.
I'm gonna go buy more stuff.
Give it. You can give it to Zach because he shouldn't have to pay to get in. Give it to Zach. Go. Foo Fighters, Derek. Nice work. The final 2, known for Sonic Highways, One by One, and The Color and the Shape. And then clue number 6 was this rock band was started by former Nirvana drummer Dave Grohl. So there you go. That's good job, Derek. It was kind of a toughie. All right, we maybe have time for one more quickie here as Turtle Lake has come out. Grantsburg's still in the locker room here at halftime. Actually, why don't we'll save the rest. It'll be FF for the boys game, so that's the benefit for watching both games. You get to know what the initials are in the next one. So FF during the boys game, which will start about 15 minutes after this one finishes. Hold on. All right, people eating. Sure they would. My dad. Oh. Kayla says, my dad is in yellow and my disaster amber in white next to him. My disaster amber? Man, I don't think she'll appreciate that. There's amber. Oh, what a disaster. All right, I was going to tell you scoring here at halftime. Was that JD then? All right, scoring at halftime for Turtle Lake. Lexi Tarman has 5, Haley Strenke with 2, Grace Hubbard with 4, and Shella Olsvig with 2. That's all. That's what I have. And then for Grantsburg, Kaylee Moore has 9, Ruby Rango with 6, Carly Burton with 4, and Josie Erickson with 2, and Haley Lundgren with 2. Sundquist, Olson, Sundquist, or so. Do we see Olson in there too? Yep. Actually, if we're going to go, we got to go Amy's maiden name, which is, I know it. It's escaping me. Jepson. Yep, that's it. Thank you. All right, back at it again we are. Kayla says, I meant sister, but disaster works too. Siblings. Right, Nick? All right, here we go. Grantsburg and Turtle Lake girls game. And Grantsburg will receive. Still in football mode, I guess. Grantsburg gets the first possession here. It's down to Rango in the corner. Burton over to Moore. And Burton up and off the glass. She is fouled and goes to the line. I think Turtle Lake might have gone into a man-to-man there. That is the foul is on number 23, Grace Hubbard, just her second foul. Free throw number 1 is good. Carly Burton with 5 points. And she's perfect from the line tonight. You always got to wait to see that kind of thing as an announcer. That's announcing 101. Didn't want to jinx her. Here's Tarman. Hines surveying. Turtle Lake pretty patient here. Now back up to Hines. Stranke, and that one's popped by Hicks. There's a 2 on the way, no good. And Hubbard out rebounding a big mismatch there against against Josie Erickson, Amber's daughter. And a foul on the Pirates, and 2 free throws coming up here for Hubbard, who's been at the line a bunch tonight. She works hard underneath, gets a lot of rebounds. Misses the free throw. She gets another one here. No good, and there's Hicks on the rebound. Moore to Rengo. She's looking for a cutter, not this time. And Grantsburg resets. Moore doing some screening in the middle, but now back out to Erickson. Erickson drives, kicks. Here's Hicks. And Rengo finds herself away from the basket, fires it over to Erickson. Inside Burton, turnaround off the glass, no good. And there's Hubbard again on the rebound. Grantsburg moving the ball well here to start the second half. Looking for that high percentage shot, just couldn't get that one to go. Hubbard, and she's blocked from behind by Ruby. She saves it. That's kind of a no-no. And then it's off of Hubbard, out of bounds. She was surrounded by Burton and Rengo and just lost it, and it'll be Grantsburg ball. Turtle Lake with some pressure here. Rengo up ahead to Erickson. Might have had Burton there, would have been a tough pass, and seems like Grantsburg's trying to work the ball in system here. This is their offense. Rengo surveys from the top of the key, or from the elbow, I should say. Now she has it in the right short corner. Underneath, Burton. Oh, and she traveled. And Olsvig, we saw this in the first half. She came in with about a minute or 2 off the game, off the clock, and played the rest of the half. Almost made that shot from near half court to end the half. And she is in for Nikinen. Underneath, Stranke, tough, tried to dip underneath, but couldn't quite get the ball where she wanted it off the glass, and Grantsburg comes away with it. Here's Moore. Tarman really defending her tightly. Ooh, and an errant pass intended for Erickson. Olsvig, and off the glass, she's going to go to the line for 2. So we've seen a couple of those from Grantsburg. Kind of those passes at the top that don't get there snappy enough, or the intended receiver doesn't come to the ball. And I knew I was going to do that, and why? Unity and Turtle Lake are nothing alike. Free throw no good for Olsvig. Yeah, I don't know why that happens to me, but I was saying Turtle Lake does a good job just jumping those passing lanes, and Olsvig hits that second one, so she has 3 points, 25-14 here early in the second half. Ooh, you don't really want to do that. You get stuck, and that one is over the head. Good job by Hicks to save it. Rengo there, 2 toes on the line, and it goes for her. If she would have been backed up 2 more inches, it wouldn't have gone. So 8 points for Rengo. That's pretty long distance. We don't see Ruby shoot from out there too often, but that time she did, and was rewarded with a bucket. On the way, no good. Rebound tapped and taken. Here's Lexi for 3, no good. Rebound, Lexi Tarmino, and she passes it just a little bit high. Another good idea, getting it down low for an easy bucket. Jeremy Burton, a distinctive voice. His daughter Carly checks out of the game, and Haley Lundgren back in. Here's Rango, and back to the middle, and it's Josie one-on-one with Olsvig, and she gets across the timeline. Over to Lundgren. Haley lobs it into Rango. Rango, nice find, and Hicks with a good play. Just too hard off the glass, but that is exactly what the Pirates were looking for, just the execution at the end. Didn't go. Here's Stranke, surrounded, gets it out. Tarman, now it's swung all the way over, and the pass a little too hot to handle underneath, and it's a turnover on the Lakers. And coming back into the game, Nykanen, and they're going to keep going. Here's Rango. Rango is able to get it across the timeline. And that's going to be a turnover. Lexi, ooh, wow, Moore got into her. Would have been a fast break. And Hubbard is out. Nykanen is in. Tarman to inbound. We get to see her twin brother in the boys' game. Pass in is knocked away, and now a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lakers. Stranke and Rango tie it up. Trying to find something quick underneath. No, and now a little runner is good. Olivia Hines with the bucket. And that is her first points of the night, and a whistle. Ball is out of bounds. They'll stay with Grantsburg. After the make, it's going to be full court pressure. Now a timeout called. I think Grantsburg calls the timeout, and it is a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. Like I was saying, Lexi's brother, twin brother Brody, and his Lakers will be taking on the Pirate boys team after this one is done. We're looking forward to that. Of course, Brody, a sophomore, really good. Brandon Wagner, though, is the leading scorer for the Lakers. He averages 19.9 points per game. Also leads them in rebounds per game, just about 16, and then 2.5 blocks per game as well. Brandon Wagner, really good basketball player. Him and Tarman together are a good duo. Grantsburg sports a good duo themselves with Jaden Brown. Well, we'll get into that more in the second game. And that's not to take away some other guys, too, for the Lakers. Good battle there. Olsvig beats Erickson. Now the ball is loose, and it stays with Turtle Lake. I guess just to finish it up, the Lakers have 3 guys who average double digits, and so do the Pirates. We'll talk a lot more about that. Oh, a nice swipe there by Moore. Moore with the look, gets the defender to fly by, gets it out to Erickson. Erickson with a 10-foot jumper from the baseline, and she has 4. Casey Rombach set to check in at the next whistle. Ball is loose, and it's going to be Rango who picks it up. Or wrangles it, I guess. Hicks. And now Lundgren. Lundgren gets across the timeline in time. And looking for somebody, gets it over to Josie. Erickson goes down the left side, now spins, looks. Here's Rango. Rango for 2, just in front of the free throw line. Ruby Rango in double digits, the first girl in double digits for either squad, with 10. Good baseline drive, drops it off. Stranke is blocked from behind, tapped away, but the Lakers come up with it. 3-pointer on the way. Oh, no good. It was on target, and Hicks is able to pick up the long rebound. Moore trying to get by Tarman. She does, but Tarman stays right on her hip. Erickson, the ball is swatted out of bounds by Ryan Nykanen. Rombach in for Erickson. Haley Stranke is out, and in comes Lacey Popenhagen. Also heading out is Olivia Hines, who came in for her. I'll figure it out in a sec here. Well, I think it was McKinnon. And who shot that? Ruby Rango got the bucket. She has 12. Carly Burton set to check in for Grantsburg at the next whistle. Tarman. Skip. And inside. Tarman, foot on the line for this shot. That's a 2, just a toe on the line for Olsvig. She has 5. Pressure on here for Turtle Lake. And good defense, good ball handling. That's fun to watch. Off the backboard, no. Haley Lundgren, though, able to put the ball back and in. Haley now with 4 points, and Grantsburg leads 35-18. Again, Grantsburg scores about 37 points per game, so they're having a good game offensively. There's a shot and a foul. I think it's on Lundgren, judging by her reaction. And guess who? It's Grace Hubbard at the line one more time. She's been getting fouled a lot. Good. I mean, that tells you a lot about her and the respect they're showing. They're just fouling her. Free throw is no good, though. Strinky in. Let's see. Hicks and Rengo come out. Probably won't be for long. Second free throw for Hubbard is good. She has 5 points now. And it gets Turtle Lake back into their pressure defense. Josie having a hard time. Now there's a little bit of a time crunch, but she's able to get across. Oh, good pass into Carly. Carly's shot is up and good. Nice pass by Erickson, and Carly says, forget about the backboard, I'm going straight in. And it's 37-19. Strinky at the free throw line. That entered into Hubbard. Another foul. This time she gets the ball to go. And I think that's on Carly Burton. Nice shot there by Hubbard. Yeah, that was on Burton. 7 points for Grace Hubbard. She's above her average now. And the free throw is good. 8 points for her. 37-22. And Josie loses the handle. Ooh, but it's taken back away by Moore. Moore races down in some trouble. It's popped free. That was Olsvig who popped it free. Lobbed to Tarman. Tarman and comes up a little bit short on the jumper, but she gets her own rebound. And then a foul on Erickson, who smiles afterwards. I don't know. My son Caleb always smiles when he's in trouble. I wonder if Josie's like that too. Caleb broke Alex's bed last night. And when I confronted him about it, I actually was going to fix it with duct tape, by the way. He came out because he ran like a scared child. He's 16 years old, but no. Anyway, he came out because I was out looking for something to repair it out in the outside shed, which is just what I wanted to do at 9 o'clock at night last night. Anyway, he comes out and he says, sorry, Dad, and he can't stop smiling. I said, why are you smiling? I'm clearly not in the best of moods during this whole thing. Why are you smiling? I'm sorry, Dad. I can't not smile. And he gets that from his mother. She does it too. The struggle is real at the Rombach house. Here's Turtle Lake back with the ball. Tarman up to Olsvig. And again, she got in with, three-pointer on the way, no good. Olsvig got in with about a minute gone in the second and has been out there the rest of the time. Here's Moore. Erickson in the corner, launches a three, no good. Rebound through legs, and Casey Rombach comes away with it. She'll get it back to Josie. Josie, nice pass into Carly, and it's no good. And a foul on Moore, as Tarman was just trying to bring the ball up, and that is 7 fouls on the Pirates now. And that's the third on Kaylee Moore. Rengo back into the game. Lundgren sits. We've seen a lot of free throws tonight for Turtle Lake. This time it's Lexi Tarman. With the 1-and-1, she hits the front end. Lexi with 6 now. She had the first shot make from the field. It was a 3-pointer. So she's had a 3, a 2, and a couple of free throws now. Moore has her pass intercepted. Now there's a battle for it. Tarman comes away with it. She wants to run. The shot is up. No good. Ringo is there for the rebound. That ball is wrestled free. Rombach comes back with it over to Rengo. And from the left elbow, a jumper is good. Kaylee Moore having a nice night on her first night back. She has 11. As Copenhagen, number 30 in the game. She's only played here in the second half. I'm guessing she'll get some JV time as well. Tarman lobbed. They try to get it underneath, but it misfires, looking to get it to Stranke, but it goes by her, and Erickson's able to pick it up. 8.5 minutes left to go. Bounces it over to Moore. Lob. Here's Rombach. Rombach back out to Moore. Case Josie into Carly Burton, and Grantsburg really hitting some of these jump shots that they don't always hit. So they're shooting really well tonight, and they have 41, well above their average of 37. Copenhagen into Stranke. Stranke on the low block, no good. And a good box out there by Moore to keep it from Hubbard. It's been a menace on the boards tonight. Really good job by her. There's another jumper, no good this time, but Carly is able to get her own rebound, then lob it in, and Rango can't get that open bunny. And that ball tipped, and it's out of bounds. Good job by Rombach to knock that free without fouling. 3 and 4 come back in, so that's Hines and Nikinen, and then 23 and 30 come out, so that's Copenhagen and Hubbard. And then a late sub here for Grantsburg. Rombach will come out, and Jersey Hicks will check back in. Tarman, the inbounder, and she'll take it over to the left side, gets it back, pops it up top to Hines. Now Tarman bounces it in. Stranke with an open shot, and good. Haley Stranke with a little turnaround, and it's good. 41-26. Grantsburg leads. Just about 7 minutes left to go in this one. Erickson launches a 3, no good. Long rebound, and Moore tracks it down. She tried to get it into Burton. Burton, just a little turnaround jumper, no good. And it's tracked down by Ava Mao. I didn't see her come into the game either. Mao new into the game for Turtle Lake. Tarman is one of the only Lakers who hasn't been subbed out. Really good sophomore player for Turtle Lake. Of course, her older sister Mackenzie was just fantastic for Turtle Lake. I think she started as a freshman, but they had a heck of a career for the Lakers. A lot of good teams too. Foul is on Grantsburg. Carly Burton, that's the 8th foul on Grantsburg. Turtle Lake only committing 1 foul so far here in the second half, with 6:36 left to go in it. And Ma will line up a free throw, no good on the front end of the 1-and-1. So it'll be Grantsburg with the rebound. Here comes Moore. Over to Erickson. Back over to Moore. Ruby skip past Erickson. Here's Hicks. Hicks jumper, no good. Ball is tipped, and it is corralled by Moore, and that one is kicked by Tarman. It'll be Grantsburg ball. So time is on Grantsburg's side, a 15-point lead. See if they try to get a good shot here. They've been kind of settling for some of those jumpers, and we see great defense here by Turtle Lake. They've been playing good defense the entire night. Turtle Lake average is giving up 45 points. There's a steal at the top of the circle. So they're right at about what they normally give up in a night. They're just shy of what they normally score. And probably a little bit off pace from that. Strenke, no, and it is saved. And now a battle in the corner. Good luck, refs. Just make a call. It'll stay with Turtle Lake. Lundgren comes in for Burton. Burton has 3 fouls. It's Hines back over to Tarman. And Hines. Strenke. Tries to drop it off and looking for Mao there. Probably would have worked, but I think Grantsburg got just a fingertip on it, redirected it, and then Mao, in an effort to corral it, just went off of her hands, out of bounds. Grantsburg ball with about 5 minutes left to go. .15 lead for Grantsburg. Good job by Strenke to knock that free, but Ruby Rango able to get it back. Just out of the outstretched hands of Mao. Grantsburg kind of playing keep away here. Lundgren over to Moore. That one she'll take. The three-pointer is no good. The long rebound tracked down by Erickson. And she'll launch it in, and that should be, I think that was Ruby's hand it went off of, but now a full timeout called by Coach Thompson. 4:34 left to go. Just talking about end-of-game strategy here, about 4 minutes left. What do they want to do with this 15-point lead? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to say thank you to our sponsors one more time, Burnett Medical Center and Physical.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
A 3D mammogram is a non-invasive X-ray that checks for breast cancer and other abnormalities. Mammograms can detect cancer early, long before it can be felt. At Burnett Medical Center, 3D mammograms takes place in a private room and is conducted by a radiologic technologist. The entire procedure is quick and only takes 10 to 20 minutes. Burnett Medical Center offers 3D mammograms 4 days a week. Don't delay. Call Burnett Medical Center to schedule your mammogram today.
All right, coming out of the timeout. 4 minutes, 34 seconds left to go. 41-26. Boys game coming up next. Hicks struggling, but they get it into Rango. Hicks will take the quick shot. I can't imagine that's what Grantsburg wanted there. Gets her own rebound. No. Gets her own rebound, and it's a battle for it. And now the ball is out of bounds because as Hubbard was touching it, she fell and sat on the baseline there. And so that is out of bounds. Hicks into Rango. And the shot is no good, but the foul on Strenke will lead to 2 shots here for Rango. So Grantsburg staying aggressive here late in the game, trying to get a few more buckets in, quick buckets too. It could just be that they have a play they want to run on the inbounds. And that goes for Ruby. And if they don't get the shot they're looking for or whatnot, they'll go into a kind of into their offense, into their system. Free throw number 2. And again, Grantsburg has been shooting really well for the most part here tonight. Free throws have been going. Jump shots from kind of outside, kind of mid-range jump shots have been going. And the Pirates have a 43-26 lead. Here's Tarman. Hines. Hubbard for three. That's no good. Battle for the board, and it'll stay with Turtle Lake. Good job there. Good effort by Olivia Hines to. She wasn't able to corral it, but she was able to make it so Grantsburg couldn't either. And then went off of a Pirate. Good job by Ringo to deny Strenke for a moment. Strenke able to get it and get a shot off, but it's no good, and the Pirates claim the rebound. Up ahead, Lundgren. Ooh, she shuffled her feet there. Here's Tarman. Hines, Strenke at the free throw line. Tarman for three, just off. And Ringo able to get the rebound. Here's Moore. Moore across the timeline, and we'll settle it down a bit. Over to Erickson. Now Hicks. Hicks looking to pass this time. Erickson, and she traveled, pulled that back foot. Had a little bit too much momentum, and then tried to stop, and that back foot dragged. Olsvig, who had sat down, I didn't realize that, comes back into the game. Hines gets a break. Nearing 3 minutes to go. Grantsburg up by 17 now. Tarman. Grantsburg, just a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Strenke. Kaylee kind of took almost a header. Olsvig, fires it over to to Tarman. Nice pass underneath, and Hubbard off a nice entry pass. She now has 10 double digits for Hubbard. Lobbed up ahead, and Grantsburg trying to push, and instead turns the ball over. It looked juicy, but the Pirate, you got to complete that pass. Otherwise, it doesn't work out, especially when there's no goal. Just kidding, there is defense at the other end. Ruby able to block it last second. Here comes Moore. Tarman on her. Moore eyes up. Good ball handling. Here's Haley over to Erickson. Josie. Hicks. And that one was blocked. I think I saw Hubbard's hand move, but Grantsburg able to get the ball, and Hicks able to put it in. Jersey's first bucket of the night. Is that right? You know, I certainly could have missed some. I saw Ruby kind of frustrated there. Ruby with another block. 2 times down, 2 blocks for Ruby Rango in a row. And this one is going to be tough for Turtle Lake with Grantsburg scoring. Ooh, and Tarman just misjudges where she was and got into the back of, Kaylee kind of staggering here. She'll probably be coming out of the game now. Got up a little loopy looking, and Renee's going to go check on her. So hopefully she's okay. That was a bit of it wasn't a hard hit by any means, but after a concussion, things can be sensitive, I guess. I don't know. Here's Rombach. Rombach dumps it in. Nice pass. Burton goes to the line for 2. You know, you get hit from behind like that when you're not expecting to get the head kind of jerked back like that. And after coming off a couple of weeks having to be out of basketball, which is what Kaylee loves, that's tough. Burton with 11. Wow, free throws for Grantsburg have been stellar tonight. She has 12, and I think she's 6 for 6 from the line, Carly Burton. Olsvig. Now Hines. And this is Korish into the game. Name we're familiar with Turtle Lake. Oh, gosh. Walker Korish, a longtime fantastic player for the Lakers. And a timeout called, a 30-second timeout called for Turtle Lake, and I think they're going to get some subs in here. 1:16 left to go. 47-28, the Pirates have the lead. So it looks like Grantsburg will be evening up their conference record at 4-4. They'll go to 5-9 overall. Turtle Lake will drop to 2-6 in the conference, 4-10 overall. Here's Olsvig. And I see Tarman has been subbed out now. The ball is loose. Here's Rombach. Casey in some trouble. She gets bumped from behind, and that is 5 fouls on Turtle Lake, so it'll be an inbound situation here for Grantsburg. One minute left to go. Here's Casey into Burton. Burton turnaround jumper, no good. And then the rebound goes to Korish. See if Trevor puts some of his subs in here soon as Burton comes away with the rebound. And Hicks. Hicks with a spin move. Gets it over to Burton. Rengo. And Grantsburg just going to hold on to it here. Or try to anyway. Woo. Hicks dribbles through that, and she'll drop it down to Burton. And a tie-up, and the ball is out of bounds. It'll go to Turtle Lake with 15.9 seconds left to go. Can't see it on your screen, but down in that corner, the Grantsburg boys basketball team ready to take the hard one, and on the other end, the Turtle Lake boys ready to give us a show here tonight. It should be a really good, fun one. Both teams doing well this year. And that's going to be a foul. No, it's just a jump ball. Grantsburg 8-2, Turtle Lake 9-2 overall. So it'll be a fun one. Here's Casey coming up the near sideline. Now she's in a bit of trouble. And that's no trouble at all because that's zeros on the clock. The Pirates win 47-28. Grantsburg scoring 24 points in the second half. Turtle Lake scoring 15. So a good job by Grantsburg tonight to get that 47-28 victory. Let's look at scoring really quick. Grace Hubbard led Turtle Lake with 10 points. 7 points for Lexi Tarman, 5 for Shella Olsvig. Haley Strinke had 4. Olivia Hines had 2, and I think that's it for Turtle Lake. For Grantsburg, it's Ruby Rengo leading the way. She had 14. Carly Burton in double digits with 12. Kaylee Moore in double digits with 11. Jersey Hicks had 2. Josie Erickson had 4. And Haley Lundgren had 4. So the
Jaden.
Axel. All right, so that is going to do it. We are going to get the next one set up. The boys game coming up next. You're going to watch it here on We Are